It's really come
You know
to
what? I'm
something
just going to do the video.
when, having spent a lifetime myself fighting against
Sometimes you
NATO
just have
and
to do what you
American
have to do.
wars, it's the Americans that are trying to stop the war.
Is of
And
the
Piers
essence.
Morgan,
Time is
Boris
money.
Johnson, and Keir Starmer.
All right, this is a video of this guy George Galloway.
You've got a lot of
Who
Ukrainians.
is I don't know what he's saying, but somebody says George Galloway just buried Piers Morgan on the Ukraine war. So what did he say?
You have lied
What
about
did
the
he
origin
actually
of this
say
war, about the duration
that
of this
put
war,
Piers Morgan
about
inside
the
the
course
grave?
of this war, and
Let's
now
go check
having
it out.
caused you and your war party the death of 1 million Ukrainians while claiming to love Ukrainians, you're now calling for British lives to be lost.
What a load of absolute bullshit.
That constitutes close to a war crime. You're going to regret it when very soon Zelensky is sitting in a beachfront villa somewhere counting his ill-gotten gains, and all the secrets of the rampant corruption between the Democrats and the Zelensky regime begin to tumble out of the cupboard.
We're going to say all this good stuff and Putin is going to stop. Putin's ambition is to have the Soviet Union back. That is his sole ambition. That is why if you see, when the war started, there were so many different reasons why Putin attacked Ukraine. He wanted to kick all the Nazis. He wanted to stop Ukraine from joining NATO. He wanted a new election. There were so many different reasons. He was there to protect the Ukrainian Russian-speaking population. They speak Russian, but they are in Ukraine. So are they Ukrainians or are they Russians? If they are Ukrainians who speak Russian, that doesn't mean Russia has to come into Ukraine to defend Ukrainians just because they speak Russians. No. Just because they speak in the Russian language. No. So people like this just say things which are not true. Was there any coup? Was there any coup? Yeah, I think the president of Ukraine back then,
by you.
Well, the
you
whole country decided they did not want it, and a new election, because that guy was a Russian
for an uprising in
picked
the east of
candidate.
the country amongst Russian
And Ukrainians said, no, we don't want
Russian
you.
People.
We want
You
to
very
elect
well
our
know
own president.
That Zelensky and his
Zelensky wasn't even the favorite to win.
rained down shot and
He campaigned. It was almost like a joke. Let me try this thing and see if it works. But the message that he was campaigning with did work. And he won the election. Free and square. He won the election. So if people are speaking Russian and he says they're ethnically Russians,
on the people of East Ukraine,
so Ukraine has the right to tell them, no, this is not our national language.
Before Putin intervened in 2022,
but they do not have the right to kill them. They have the right to say, no, we speak Ukrainian language in Ukraine. Russia is a secondary language. You can speak Russian, but Ukraine, the language we speak is Ukrainian.
And while I'm on that subject,
because it's Ukraine, it's their territory. They make laws that govern and run their territory. And if you're in Ukraine, you have to abide by the laws of that country. That is true. That's how it's supposed to be.
Zelensky is Jewish, you know that, right? You know Zelensky's Jewish, right? Do you?
But that's like saying there's no racism in America because Obama.
So so you're calling the Jewish leader of Ukraine a Nazi? Is that your position?
That's like saying there's no racism in America because Obama was briefly the president of the country. The entire western part of Ukraine.
Do they?
Ukraine played a decisive role in the mass murder of Jews and Poles and others in the Second World War. And now they are heroizing the heroes of the SS. Why doesn't Donald Trump agree with you?
Because he's wrong.
Well,
nobody says that.
You have been up his ass.
Because even Obama being the president, he was a lot of people still were throwing all sorts of racist insults. So what he's saying that one doesn't hold, not at all.
His feet.
Really?
You've licked his boots. You've fawned upon him.
Really?
You have been his super
That
fan.
one is true.
Now,
that one is true.
Fundamental question
Piers
about
Morgan,
age.
he left Trump.
Wrong.
2020, Piers Morgan said, I'm done with him. I'm done. He should be.
I like him.
He should go nowhere near the Oval
I like
Office.
Donald Trump.
Nowhere near the White House.
Him.
He should never be the president of America. But as soon as Trump saw that, as soon as Piers saw that Trump still had the spot, straight away he went and started licking and kissing his ass. Up to today, he's still licking and kissing his ass, even though he claimed that they have differences when it comes to Ukraine.
It was designated by the economists,
what about Putin?
by the FT.
What about
more corrupt than Russia? What is he talking about? More corrupt than Russia, more corrupt than Cameroon, more corrupt than Nigeria? What is he talking about? That is useless. Oh, that last part is totally bullshit, saying that Ukraine is the most corrupt country in the world. What about Russia? What about Cameroon? What about Nigeria? What is he even talking about? Everybody just, that's what I said in one of my videos. We all have our opinion. We all can speak, and anybody just say what they think is true. And some of it is not. No, he says some things like, the only thing which I agree with him is that Piers Morgan is the #1 ass kisser of Trump. He licks his boot upside down, kisses his ass, lick all the doo-doo in Trump's ass. That is Piers Morgan.